Is this a secret? I know you like to keep it clean. No prying eyes to keep you honest. What do you hide when you hide with me? If you think you're clever, then you've never weathered anyone like me. I've been training all my life. Guess your numbers are right. Cause when she calls mine, I'm not gonna lie. Those pretty eyes, are you scared now? You can't erase all the things you've seen. Do you like my shows and all my monsters? Now you're my latest favorite thing. Do you wanna play misbehave? Say the ways you plan to hurt me, abuse and drain me dry. Now you wanna know if you'll make it out alive. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Don't you want my affection? I thought you said you were mine. Won't you join my collection? La 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 la, you'll be fine. Oops.
Hey, Witch Starfall, good to see you. Getting going in just a minute or so.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the TTRPG Theater. I am your host, Phantom NJ, and it's another Thursday night. We did miss last week. Wasn't feeling quite all right. Witch Starfall, like I said, good to see you. I'm doing all right. I've got a 3-day weekend. I decided a friend from the community, one of the communities I'm in, is hosting a gaming weekend at his house, and it's about 70 miles away, which isn't bad. Probably about an hour and a half away. So yeah, basically, I'm going to be spending the weekend playing some TTRPGs in person, and we're actually getting started tomorrow evening. Or tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, and we will be playing right through the weekend. So I am looking forward to that. Uh, yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a good weekend. It's the one of the few times I get to play in person outside of conventions. So it's always really cool, and I think we have like 4 or 5 different games planned, or in terms of, and when I say 4 or 5 different games, I'm not even talking 4 or 5 different sessions. I'm talking like 4 or 5 different TTRPGs. So that's gonna be cool. Have some food, get go out to eat. I'm honestly not sure how many of it's going to be. I think last year, or the last time we did this, there was anywhere between 5 and 7 of us at any given time. So, I think this is the third time he's done this. So we might have a few more. I'm not entirely sure, but even if it's just 5 or 6 of us, that's plenty. Well, we're gonna have a great time. Um, but yeah, can you believe it's May? I can't believe it's middle of May. What on earth is going on? Time is flying by. And so yeah, things have been picking up. Um, I actually, I really need to put together the announcement because I have my next stream session of Castle and Crusades coming up. Supposed to be next Saturday. Next Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So the Righteous Hands will be at it once again. I need to get more groups together. Plenty. I get more gaming in. It's time's been kind of like slipping away, and just trying to keep track of everything and get things going has been been a little bit of a struggle. Got to get moving and get things going, which kind of brings me to tonight's stream because one of the things that is has started up again is I have restarted Friday Night Crusades in my Discord. We won't be doing it tomorrow night because of the 3-day weekend. However, in case you're wondering, Friday Night Crusades is a open play Castle and Crusade session that I run every Friday night from 8 p.m. Eastern to 11 p.m. Eastern in my Discord. It is the single most accessible game online, TTRPG session online that you can get. There is, I mean, really, honestly, all you need is a character sheet. I mean, if you have the character sheet, if you have a rule book, that's great. If you have the player's handbook, that's great. If you don't, and you need, you want a character sheet put together for you, that can also be done. Um, but honestly, the only barrier to play is you need to be able to listen in on voice comms on Discord. It's really helpful if you can talk on Discord. Not necessary. It speeds things up in terms of especially like combat, and obviously it helps with role playing. Um, the game is literally you show up when you can for however long you can. If you can't be there, on a given night, that's fine. You don't even need to tell me. I mean, it's always nice to know, get an idea of how many people are going to be there, but under no obligation to say that you can't be there. If you can only show up once a month, it's fine. If you have to, arrive late, that's fine. We just hand wave that all in. Your character just suddenly a poof appears, kind of, sort of. Actually, let me get that for you because I think I might have locked that down, or I did put it on the timer, but there we go. If you join the Discord, there is a rules chat channel. Go accept the rules. You can also set a bunch of roles for yourself. The rules will open up the rest of the Discord server to you. So like I said, it's Friday Night's Castles and Crusades. Hey Chris, good to see you. And this is a thing that I had run previously and had run it for about 2.5 years, close to 3 years or so. I took a break. Somebody took over for a while, and then real life got in the way, and we shut it down for a bit. And I've started. We've only had 2 sessions in. Everybody's first level. There are now, in addition to the player's handbook character classes, there are also custom character classes that I have put together for it. One is already available to play. It's an elementalist wizard, and I am adding specialty priests. I've got one specialty priest build that is almost done. I will be adding more, and then I'm going to be adding more classes as we go along because I want to use Friday Night Crusades as a testing ground to make sure things work before I add them into my online campaign. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Hey Asher, I am so glad you're here because you're going to get to watch me fumble about heavily in Dungeon Alchemist. I was just giving the whole Friday Night Crusade spiel. No Friday Night Crusades tomorrow, though. I will be in Pennsylvania, somewhere in the Allentown area. Uh, yes, that right along with the Billy Joel song. I'll be singing it as I drive past. So tonight, we will be doing some work Or, well, I'm gonna be trying to do some work in Dungeon Alchemist. Ha. Oh man. It's yeah, Gruber the Fire Elementalist. Uh I still need to find I think I still need to find some additional spells in possibly in the net spell book. I don't know that for the specialty priests, I don't know that I don't know that I'm going to be entering any spells from the prayer book prayer spell book. Just because with the Tome of Magic, they're gonna they're gonna have plenty of spells to choose from. And I'm not entirely sure the prayer spell book where they're getting their spheres and domains, whether they match the 2E or the 3 the third edition domains and spheres. There are so many spells with Tome of Magic. Yep. I know. And I added all of the ones for I think I added all the ones for first level to the possibilities as far as putting them in. For our fire elementals. Actually, I think I might have done like the first 3 levels of spells. I don't remember. So anyway, as you can see, I've got a brand new open slate of Dungeon Alchemist. And actually, before I do that, we do have a Troller Games giveaway going. Exclamation point ticket to enter. It is for a $10 gift certificate towards any digital product from the Troller Games site. Um, Troller Games does sponsor this channel, and they're the makers of Castles and Crusades, Amazing Adventures, and other fine products. As a matter of fact, I'm hoping they're going to republish the other 2 games they have. One is Victorious, which is basically D&D with animals, and oh, I forgot what the no, actually that might be Harvesters. I think Victorious is the steampunk for game style game they have. Though you could technically play steampunk with Amazing Adventures if you really wanted to. All right. So for this, the first thing I did was I did a new map, and yeah, Harvesters is the animal people. Okay. Um, it's like trying to figure out getting started. I went looking at the various maps in the Steam workshop. I'm like, oh, these are all great. These are beautiful. Is 21 out of 21 going to be enough? So 21 out of 21, 21 is 105 by 105 feet. I don't know that that's enough. So let's do 30 by 30. Yeah, some are definitely gratuitous. I did know I did notice that. In terms of adding, um, yeah, the second one looks right. Let's do this. It's technically the same thing. So I'm going to warn you now, Asher. Yes, I am doing a basically mining thing. This is not going to be the mining map for next Friday. This is going to be teaching myself so I can make the mining map for next Friday. All right, so what do we want here? It's like trying to figure out what I should have here. So I'm guessing I'm looking at like the different options, and you want cave carve, Where do I find cave carve? In here? This one? Isn't that isn't that removing the room? Middle tab. What's the middle what middle tab? I don't see a tab. Hey, Imp 7 and 6. Go, let me guess, you're thinking of Dungeon Draft. So now, all right, cool. Because I note that under Village, they have Mineshaft. But I'm not sure that is where I wanted to go with this. I like special. Gingerbread house, extra dimensional room, ice palace. Anyone else just want to scream, let it go? Skeletal palace, skeletal throne room. There we go. Then there's pits. There's a rock dig. What does that even look like? Let's. Huh. Well. That actually might kind of work. Because it kind of looks like the mine shaft, but with it including the let's do the mine shaft right next to it so we can compare. Or not. Huh. Let's oop. So let's do this. Well, that's really interesting because when I did Mineshaft before, I came up with something very different than what I'm seeing now. And I don't know what changed. Actually. All right, so let's do this. We'll do a new map and we will tell it to send this one to the dustbin. All right, so you said you went with caves with map. Chose type. All right, so all right, new map is caves, which we have. Anything here I should be adjusting? Or does that look all right to you? There's a carve caves option. Oh, carve. Okay, all right. I see you. Aha. Oh, all right. Huh. Yeah, there's a possibility that I might have realized what that was starting to look like. That's not what I wanted to do. I do believe it crashed on me. All right. Apparently, it was not amused. Oh, sure. Now you tell me. All right. So, what I'm going to need to do is. Should I keep the brush size? Do you keep the brush size normally where it is, or do you make it smaller? All right, so let's take a look. Um, I noticed there isn't currently a grid. All right, so let's see what we want. Ah, all right. So start there. All right, that warping effect is kind of weird, but I'll take it. Um, yeah, like I mean, almost to the point where I'm like not even sure what I should be doing with this. Um, what I really may need to do is figure out sizing. I apologize if you can all hear. My landscapers have decided that 7 p.m. on a Thursday is time to finally come and take care of my overgrown backyard. So, oh, cool. I'm like looking at the microphone and it seemed to have been registering it, so I wasn't sure if you could hear it. That's cool. All right, so let's do this. Let's make this room a little larger. I am not sure that I like that at all. Um, I think I was getting better mileage out of doing it the other method, because I wasn't getting like this weirdness when I hit up against the boundaries. What's AD, Brungo? And good to see you, sir. I may need to do that, and I wasn't going to, but I think I'm taking my laptop with me this weekend so that while I'm at the hotel, I can catch up on some stuff. I am literally learning Dungeon Alchemist as we go along. Now here's the fun part where I need to figure out where the things I might actually want sit in this. That looks like all indoorsy stuff. Hey, Jay, good to see you. Try out the different torch types. I'd be very interested to see how this would work. Trying to do this mapping as we're going along. Oddly enough, that might actually work better. It might actually work better as a player. All right, so let's do this. Let's get rid of the torches. And well, I don't know. That's not any better. Yeah, what I'm learning here is I really need to like plan this out ahead of time. But I wanted to actually at least get a start in fiddling around with it. What I don't like about the torches that they have available is none of them are like the kind of torches that you would have seeming. Oh, actually, oh, there we go. I should have looked closer. Um. All right. So apparently, it doesn't think I have walls here. Oh man. You have to place a room. All right. So how do I place a room? I'm guessing it doesn't think that these are currently rooms. Top tab on the side. Okay, so basically what I should have done is stop to where this what I should have done is stop like where the entrance of the room was going to be and then create a room. All right. Um all right. So that's not quite what I'm looking for. Let's do this. I want to try something a little different instead of carving because I don't think carving is the way that I want to go with this. I want to see if this one works. Um, in the village, we have a mine shaft. So let's start with the entrance to the mine shaft. Why did it? You know something? Why is it showing me something different? Oh, you know why? I know why. New map. Let's not do caves. Let's just do straight up dark parchment. So let's start here. That's not what I wanted. Um, Village mineshaft. All right. I like that. Now the one thing I wonder is like, can I change the floor? What the floor looks like? I mean, this looks like dirt. I want it to look more like rock. All right, now let me do this. Let me go back up here and um oh, you need to do the beginning with the carve out, don't you? You're right. This is not intuitive at all, which is all right. See, now here's the weird thing about this. It, it's like I understand that it's a mine shaft, but even a mine shaft, it's not going to be like wooden boarded all the way. So I don't understand what this thing is thinking. I am so confused. Uh, let me see. Like, I mean, if you look at this, I like how there's a random doors and it goes right into rock. Huh? That does not make any sense. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe. I'm seriously getting that vibe. Which is a pain because that means I need to go learn Dungeon Draft. Actually, which brings up an interesting question. Do I have Dungeon Draft installed? I do. I do have Dungeon Draft installed. Hold on one second. Let's do this. File. Exit. Yes. Um All right. All right. There we got Dungeon Draft. Oh man. OS2. I remember using my favorite thing about OS2 was the bootloader for doing multiple operating systems. Bootloader was really good. Shredder on the desktop. Yeah. Created by Megasploot. All right. 40 by 30. Let's do 40 by 40 just. Do I want to start with the map wizard? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you start with the map wizard? All right. I might have downloaded a bunch of asset packs because I had a thing for 2 minute tabletop, and they had the thing that I bought included lots and lots of asset packs for. There we go. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff here. Matter of fact, I have so much stuff here I don't even know. Hey, Lord Forth, welcome. Welcome to the calamity that is me learning mapping programs. Um, so should I like clear out a bunch of these for performance in terms of like uncheck a bunch of these for performance and then just check the ones that I need? All right. All right. So we will accept everything then. Or it already had them. Yeah. Okay. Now what do I do? So for like a mine shaft type thing, should I do a or mine shaft possibly leading into caves? Should I do a cave or cave generator? You can, if you so desire, choose to trace a map. I don't think I have enough options here. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Ah, so that's what happened when you just choose to generate one. It just randomly is there a way to like zoom in, zoom out? Oh, there we go. 75%. Ah, yes. As a matter of fact, that would be it. All right, so that's cool. If I wanted to just randomly create one, I could do that. Ah, all right, cool. That is also not intuitive at all. All right. All right. So if I wanted to get rid of that, so like for a wall, wow, that is large. Go back to 100%. Why does the wall look like it's so big? All right. So if I've chosen a wall that I want to use, now how do I go about drawing it? Once you choose, start placing it with points. How do I place it with points? I'm clicking on the map. But nothing seems to be happening. Um, which one is the wall tool? They really do not make these things intuitive, and it's really extremely frustrating. Top tab on the side. See, none of these things, and maybe it's because the map is. Uh, well, in that case, let's do this. Let's create a new one. Discard. We will not start with the map wizard. All right. Aha, yes. Okay, yeah, because the wizard wanted me to generate something and then finish it. That was part of the problem. So we got a design for the wall tool. I know, right? These were a bundle from 2 minute tabletop. It also it also included a hell of a lot of maps, so which is part of the reason why I haven't gotten around to this yet. So let's go with I don't remember Asher. I'll be honest with you. I don't remember. All right. Snapped rounded corners. All right. All right. So what I need to do is I need to get some graph paper and figure out what I want this to look like ahead of time. So I'm not like trying to do this as I'm figuring this out. All right. But we're this is more progress than I've made in some time. Um Now how would I get rid of a piece of wall? Nope, did not want that. Okay, that is like completely counterintuitive. I all right. You said zoom in. Um, all right, right control wheel. How do I bevel corners? Okay. See, what's weird is like when I start a new one, it doesn't like automatically attach it to where the old one left off, like right over here. Is there a way to get these two to connect like it is on the other side? Mm. don't know what I am doing wrong here. I feel like I need a tutorial in Dungeon Draft as well. But at least I've gotten to the point where I've started a wall. I need to figure out how to like edit it so like this kind of matches over here instead of being just not these unconnected points, because right now it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Hmm. But that is not what I wanted to do. All right. Well, that worked. So let's see. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. All right. The floor tool, wall tool, portal tool, cave brush, pattern shape tool, roof tool. Actually, portal tool really quickly. Eh. So for the pattern shape tool, what am I doing with it? Am I going from the wall over or select shape at the top? All right, got the square, the heart. Okay. And what do I do? Just trace along the dungeon wall? Oh ho! All right, I like this. Um, nope, nope. Right. Okay. Um, okay, so I need to put a wall in, so I can put a door there, right? Is that what the case is? Are those the only assets I have for? Ah, there we are. And I think we're about to see the problem with 2 minute tabletop in the fact that some of their mapping stuff. Actually, I'm not sure if that's 2 minute tabletop. That's the silly looking item stuff, but yeah, now I remember why I wasn't happy with the 2 minute tabletop stuff. All right, so let's go down to. I might have to get rid of the take those assets out just because I'm not crazy about them. What was the one that you said you were using? Forgotten Adventure? Because maybe I'll look at picking that up. Oh hey, for mine, there's minecart. All right, there we go. Why do I feel this is? This still feels like all 2 minute tabletop stuff. I need to play with acid packs. No, I'll go look at Forgotten Adventure. Where's Forgotten Adventure available? Do they have their own website or are they via Steam somewhere? Patreon. All right. Well, at least I've gotten a start. The fact that I can actually map out a thing on Dungeon Draft is further than I've gotten before, and I've realized that Dungeon Alchemy, yeah, I cannot use that for indoor stuff because I'll drive myself crazy. Maybe for some of the buildings, um, it might be useful, but for like cave mining, caves and such, that's not going to work for me. All right. So with that, we're gonna get ready to raid into Lord Gazumba. However, we do have the giveaway still going! Exclamation point! Ticket to enter. At the moment, your odds are pretty good because we've got 2 entries. Everyone is free to enter. Hey, and isn't that timing? But I'm gonna get the raid set up. Thank you everyone for hanging in. Thank you for the new chatters. Uh, and someone joined our Discord, which is cool. One more person in. Always good to see. Asher, thank you. This would have been a basically a waste of an hour if you weren't here because I was starting to get to my wits end with that tool. At least I know that Dungeon Draft, if nothing else, I've got the process um, for getting the bare bones framework of a thing down. And if I have to do theater of the mind for what's in it and just basically use it for moving people from place to place, I'm okay with that too. It really won't bother me that much. But I do want to get this raid going, so I'm going to go to the stream ending. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch tutorials for it as well. I've got so many tutorials I need to watch. I need to watch tutorials for Foundry. I am still up in the air as to what I want to do with Castles and Crusades and Foundry. Because as much as I like the fact that the Foundry stuff is almost there, so at least when the Monsters and Treasures is put in, will be set. I don't want to deal with the reforged version. I really don't. It just gives me a headache, especially considering the things that I'm doing with the specialty classes and such. Almost better just everybody having their own character sheet and yeah, having their own character sheet. Keep their character sheet. Maybe send their character sheets to me, kind of like Jay does, and go that route. But we are going to do the giveaway. Again, last chance! Exclamation point! Ticket to enter. While I get the raid going. Oh, I mean, if somebody had the books and was playing with us, I'm fine with that. I don't, I'm not telling somebody, saying somebody who has the books, and if they're using the spells names out of their book, that's fine. I can deal with that because I got the reforged books, both in print and PDF. I just don't want that headache otherwise. All right, and the giveaway. Closing the giveaway. And drawing a winner. Hey, one of our first time chatters, M7 and 6. All right. I'm not sure if you're still in the chat. If not, I will try to get with you. Oh, there you are. Do me a favor, M7N6. Can you do me a favor and message me on Discord? My Discord name is just like my Twitch handle, Phantom NJ, and I will get you that code. Congratulations on the win. Giveaway is complete. And with that, we are going to raid. See you on the flip side. Get those raid remotes ready and talk to you soon. Bye now.
Dale, thanks. She can recast Mirror Image or recast Dragonhide. That's all she can do. So she's saving that, and she steps forward when that one goes down. Because they won the knit. I know it's cheesy, but it's the way it works, right?
What do you mean?
They want a knit, so they can't react. I can't react, so I might as well take the shot, attack. All right. Longsword dagger, because we need magic weapons, and I don't have a magic secondary hand sword yet. After all this time, so longsword dagger is +2, right?